Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I always forget to say a little blurb, but my name's Michaela. I'm a 3rd grade teacher. I make teacher vlogs and I make regular vlogs sometimes, and yeah, I just video my life. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe, and yeah, give this video a thumbs up. But anyways, I am at school. It is Friday morning and I am so tired, so I haven't vlogged any this week, just because I've been busy, and when I wasn't busy from last week, I was so exhausted, so I haven't vlogged. But I have so much to show you guys today since I have not. But I went to Sonic and I got a coffee and a vanilla Coke because I'm literally so tired, and we have a program assembly thing to raise money for a children's hospital nearby, and so they are gonna come and a kid's gonna present the check. And so yeah, today's gonna be a little bit crazy, but yeah. So I went to the Container Store last night and I'm gonna show you what I got, and yeah, so I will check back in with you guys when I get inside my classroom. Okay, so I think the only thing that I have done in my classroom this week that has pertained to setting up is that I got this table, and originally I wanted 2 of these tables because I was going to take the silver part out and just have it sitting like these, but because I wanted 2 of them. But I started looking, and because these are brown, I just didn't know how it would look, because I would probably, that table's super duper squeaky and it drives me insane, so I was gonna put those over there. But ultimately I just decided to keep them right here, and I'm probably gonna get a tablecloth or something like that to hide this stuff. But that is just our emergency bag. So if we have drills or anything, that has to come out with us, so I keep it up here. And then those are 2 of the cubes that you guys know I have. So anyways, this right here is right next to my door, and so I just have a variety of things: our student lottery bin, Wednesday folder bin, scratch paper bin, all that good stuff. So that's the only thing I think that has been added to my room this week. But I will really quickly show you what I got from the Container Store. So I got this, it's called a photo and craft storage box, and it has 12 of these, but I got these for task cards. So last year I didn't really use task cards a lot, but this year I am, because I do have time in my schedule this year to do reading groups. So I've been getting a lot of stuff for reading groups done, so now I have a place to store them. So I'm just gonna label these and then set out what task cards. I'll probably need to go back and get another one, but they only had 1 last night. So yeah, I'm super excited about that because I've been wanting it for so long. Right now I just have them stacked in a drawer over there, and they're not really organized. So I am excited for this. It was $24. So yeah, not too expensive, it's whatever, but it'll make storing things a whole lot easier. And I'm also gonna put my reading response menus in there, which I'm actually gonna show you guys because I redid them because I realized that I did them wrong the first time. So let me get those real quick. So here are my reading response cards that I redid. So I did blue for fiction reading, and then a mint green, light green for nonfiction. And so here is what they look like now. And yeah, so I just printed them on, it says cardstock, but because my laminator sheets are so thick, it just works perfectly fine on normal paper. So they're folded like this. The kids know that they have to do, I've already talked about this in a vlog, so sorry if it's boring you, but they know that they have to pick 1 appetizer question, 1 entree question, and 1 dessert question. So yeah, they have to do these by Friday. So typically I bring these out on Thursdays and Fridays so that they can get these done, and one day through Wednesday is just them working on finishing a book. So those, and then I have all of these laminated and cut, but I just have not folded them. So these are the nonfiction ones, and then I have more of those, so I need to get those folded. And then I'm probably eventually gonna get these copied on a different color paper, but right now they're just white. And yeah, so this is where they record their answers. Title of the book that they're using is down there, and then their name. So we will do this at some point today. We have to take, so we learned about the Southeast regions this week because they have to learn their states. So we did the Southeast region. And so we like went through and labeled SEC schools so they would like help remember them because I have a lot of kids who have like different, their families support like different teams or whatever. So this is what this is, their test looks like. So they're just gonna put the number of whatever the state is in there, and they've had a study guide that was just this but with them actually written in. They've had this exact thing all week in their binder, and so we have been practicing new things with our agenda and like writing in our agenda every single night. Like they wrote in every single night, Regions test on Friday, Regions test on Friday, Regions test on Friday for every single day. So they knew they had a test, and they also have to turn in their homework today, and a lot of them finish early. I just give one homework sheet per week right now to ease them into getting homework and having to turn it in. So I only have like probably half my class who hasn't turned it in, so they have to turn that in today. There's so many copies that I have to go through, so I will show you guys that later, probably during my planning. But yeah, I have so many copies. We're about to get into like multiplication and arrays and stuff, which is going to be fun. So like we're going to do little array monsters. So yeah, but right now I guess I'm just going to go, and I don't know what I'll do. But as soon as the kids get here, like right when they get here at 8 o'clock, I have to make them use the bathroom because we have to be outside by 8:10. So that's why I have extra caffeine, because y'all, I'm so tired. All right, really quickly, I just want to show you, this is what it looks like open. And what I like about these specifically are that they are 4x6. So they're like a standard picture size, which means they're really big. So they fit like larger task cards. I have some, and they're probably about this big. So some of my task cards don't fit in there, but I'm really excited about how big these are. So I just have my fiction reading responses just in here, and then they just cover it here. So. Okay, so I just remembered that I have an IEP meeting in 10 minutes. So I just got these copied. It is rounding to the nearest hundreds and then rounding to tens with a number line. So I have that out there for them. I have one of the assistants coming who will watch them. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna write. I use this app called Show Me on the iPad, which so it's just like a whiteboard and then it just displays. So I'm just gonna really quickly write them some instructions. I knew I had this all week and I just completely blanked, but yeah, so I have an IEP meeting and then done by like the assembly time. So yeah. But yeah, really quickly, I'm just gonna write this. All right, somehow I made it to lunchtime, but it has been just a day. Everything was thrown off, and then to top it off, as soon as we got back from the assembly outside, I had a walkthrough evaluation. So everything has been super hectic today. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat my pizza rolls, and I'll check back in at planning. All right, an example of multitasking at its finest. I'm on the phone trying to get an appointment on my planning. It's been a very busy planning because we are having like these instructional partners come on Tuesday. So we are trying to all get together as a group and make sure that we are teaching the same thing for when they come. So just really quickly, I'm gonna show you what we did in reading. We are working on some pre-writing. So we went through an opinion statement together, and then we're doing our 3 reasons. We're still in Julian. We'll finish this week. We have some privacy folders up because we took our states test, and I was pretty proud of how they did. I think overall they did pretty well. But yeah, we also did a editing assessment. So we talked about vivid words today. So yeah, so we've had just, I mean, it has been a crazy day, like wholeheartedly. Fiction ones, non-fiction, and then towards the back I have some multiplication ones because we start multiplication next week. I have to go get my kids in literally 5 minutes, so really hope they get me on here in time. But besides that, we've had such a busy day. We did a math sheet. Yeah, it's been insane. So anyways, We're gonna do intervention, we'll do some reading groups, some math groups, we'll have computer centers, meet with me, and then a task card center. So yeah, we're just, survival is the name of the game today. If I would not have known better, I would have said today was Friday the 13th, literally. It has been such a day with my small children. Their attention span, shot. Anyways, we did this to tell you guys. So I'm starting tutoring. So I'm actually going to tutor 4th grade. So I sent home parent letters this week and they have turned it in, so I'm gonna have a couple 4th graders that I am gonna be tutoring starting next week. I got to make the schedule, so I'm gonna do it every Tuesday at 6:45 to 7:45. So you know, y'all know I'm an early bird, so I just figured I don't want to stay after school and tutor, and most of the times the kids are like attention span is shot anyways after school. So yeah, but I don't know if I showed you guys these task cards. These are rounding task cards that I need to get laminated, but I'm not going to do that today. And I just put my task cards over in here. And yeah, so I have a few things to pick up, and I need to Lysol everything because my kids are carrying all kinds of germs. It's fine. But so yeah, oh, I wanted to show you. So I got rid of those big stacks of papers, and my planning was like 5 seconds today. But we are starting multiplication next week, and so we, at some point, I'm sure I'll vlog it, are making monsterplication. So I will vlog this when they come complete, but I just have some on different cardstock. My whole team's doing this. So some different faces and different colors, and then these are going to be the legs, arms and the legs. So I'm excited to get into multiplication. My kids are like dying to get into multiplication. They think it's going to be like the funnest thing in the world. So, but yeah, so that is our day today, y'all. It's been a crazy day, but my kids did so well on the on the states test, so they did really well, so I'm super proud of them for that. Just way too busy, and so I'm ready for the weekend. I don't have really anything planned at all, so I'm just going to relax. And I actually have a doctor's appointment in 10 minutes, so I have to run up the road. But yeah, I'm gonna Lysol my room and leave. All right, good morning, guys. I am having to use my car light because it's still dark outside. It is 7:26. Wait, no, it is 6:26, and I am already at school. And I've been to Sonic to get my Coke. I have my coffee. I need all the caffeine today because I'm so tired already, and it's only Tuesday, and I'm here super early because today I start tutoring. So if you guys didn't know or missed that part, I am starting tutoring. This is my first day tutoring. I got to pick the time, so I was the crazy person who picked 6:45 tutoring, but I am just an early bird, and a lot of my afternoons are busy, and I am checked out at 3:15, so I feel like a lot of kids are also. But anyway, I'm here just a little bit early to set my stuff down and get myself prepared. I've got 7 4th graders that I am tutoring, so yeah. So I'm super excited to meet with them. I'll show you everything I have planned. But yeah, so I have a busy day today. So our district has people coming to like observe grades 3 through 5 teach throughout this week. So today is my school's day to like come and observe, and they're just trying to see like that our content that we're teaching is rigorous, and like the questions we're asking and stuff like that. So I have visitors coming in at, I think 9:10 is when they come to me. So I've got I've had to like set up everything for that, and so yeah, today is gonna be a long day, so I'm just ready to get it over with, and I will catch up with you guys when I get back into my classroom. Okay, so this is what, so I have some kids that are coming to me for just reading and then just math, and then some are both, so I'm gonna split the hour into 30 minutes. And I have these task cards which are subtracting across zeros, so we are gonna work with those. Here's my bind. I just have all of them. I gave all of them a purple folder for tutoring so they can keep stuff in and I can organize their stuff. And then I have, so this person is doing math and reading. So we're gonna work on our multiplication facts as well as the task cards. I've got some writing, so this is like a prompt and then they write, oh, if it'll open, on the back. And then this is just a passage on main idea. So everybody who's doing reading is doing this, everybody who's doing math is doing this, and if they come to me for both, then they're gonna do both. So we'll see how much we actually get finished. But yeah, so we don't have PLC today, so typically on Tuesdays we have an hour-long planning, but it gets taken up by PLCs, so we have to meet together and stuff like that. But today we don't have it, so I'm pretty excited that I'll get an entire hour planning. So that will probably be when I show you guys the most stuff, just because I need to be in the parking lot in 5 minutes to get the kids who are coming for tutoring. So yeah, busy day, and I got some stuff up, so I will show you guys that later. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get ready and I will talk to you guys later. Okay, update. It is like 11:50. I just got done dropping my kids off at music, and normally we would have PLC, which means I would have like no planning to myself. I'd have to sit in a conference room with the rest of my team, but because we've like had a lot of things going on, our principal is like, no PLC, no faculty meeting, you'll take this week for yourselves. So we don't have PLC, and yeah, so I'm gonna go across the hall and meet with my team really quick. But I did want to check in with you guys to tell you how like my little like observation went. So this morning they came in at about 9:20, and I had just kind of prepped my kids that there was going to be a lot of people in the, or there were going to be visitors in the room, and I'm glad, because there were literally, I kid you not, like 8 people in my room. They all came in at once. It was both of my assistant principals, the principal, people that like from the board, and people from the district, and then people who were like the instructional partners who were like coming in to like observe us. So I'm glad I prepped my kids, because I went back and forth of like, do I just let them be natural or do like I warn them? And I'm glad I did, because there was literally like a whole squad that came in. So yeah, but I got really positive feedback on that, so I'm pretty excited about that. They loved my flexible seating, and my kids really, I mean, they were angel children during this, so super excited about that. And then after we did some math, and I will show you guys once I get done meeting across the hall with them. And yeah, tutoring went really well. I have 7 kids who've signed up, but there was like a miscommunication. So like it got sent out that my tutoring was on a Wednesday, but it's not, it's on Tuesdays. And so 3 of my kids didn't show up this morning, which is fine, I kind of expected that. But I had 4 kids and they all needed math tutoring, so we did the task cards, we did multiplication, like fact fluency. So yeah, they had fun. They got little mini erasers because they were awesome, and it was so nice to work with 4th graders. So yeah, but I am going to run across the hall really quick, and then I will catch up with you guys. I have some things to show you that I've added to my classroom, and I need to sit down and just like do like a whole classroom tour, because I've been like showing you guys bits and pieces as it goes. But I have a few more things to add before I'll do a classroom tour of my new space. I'll link my classroom tour from my old space that I had to tear down at my old school below, but I love this room so much better, so I'm really excited for how it will turn out at the end. But yeah, I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to run over there and get with them, and then I will come back and show you. My camera may die, so I may have to break out the old new phone and see how well it videos. All right, I'm going to show you guys a few things that we have done. So we got in our math folders, and we have started multiplication, and so this is what we did. So 1/2 of it was skip counting, so they just filled in all of these. We're doing 2s, and then on this side there was like a watch, so they colored it and it had their 2s on it, so they wore it as, they're wearing it as a bracelet today, so they can look down and memorize their 2s. And then down here was a roll and multiply game that we did not get to. And then we are working in our Go Math book, so we're doing equal groups starting arrays. So yeah,
that is what they have done in math today. And what else? I attached these, I taped them down. They're not perfect by any means, but our accountable talk. So those are on all of the tables. And then I finally got up some writing to display, and right here there's going to be words like amazing readers or something like that, but this was just from last week when we answered questions in complete sentences, which we're still working on. But yeah, so I just went ahead and put those up, and yeah, I think that's pretty much the biggest things I had to show you guys. I am doing reading groups, so yeah, here's the watch. So this was somebody's watch that I don't think they've even realized that it's off of them, but it fell off. And yeah, so that is just what we've been doing. I just need to like figure out what I'm doing. After this we have intervention, and so I have some kids pull out. They call it power hour. So about 3, 2, I have about 6 of my kids pull out during that that time, and then I think 2 more are going to get pulled out. So basically I'll have 12 of my 20 during that time. So that's really awesome because I get to break them into small groups. And yesterday we did groups. We did 30 minutes for reading groups, 30 minutes for math groups. So they went to 2 stations. For math, I had like a roll the dice game, doing arrays, I had task cards, I had computers, and then I had one group that met with me. And then for reading groups, I had one group that met with me, one that was on computers doing Mayon, one that was doing task cards, and then one that was reading to self. I'm really happy that I'm getting to do groups because I could never figure out how to do them last year with the time that I was given. So yeah, but I am gonna get off here and get some stuff done since this is my long planning. And yeah, I'll catch back up with you guys. I don't know if I told you guys, but I am taking over science lesson plans. So the way that we lesson plan at this school is that there are 4 subjects, and so everybody has a subject that they are in charge of planning for and putting it in the planbook.com. And so I didn't have one, but now I'm gonna switch with someone and I'm gonna take over science. So I need to look at science plans for the next 2 weeks. I think we're doing like organisms and like their environment. So yeah, we're gonna have some tests this Friday, and yeah, so I'm going to start planning a little bit and I'll catch back up with you guys in a bit. My planning's almost over, but I did get science plans in for the next 2 weeks. So after this week we only have 2 weeks until fall break, and I'm so excited. And so I have science plans in for the next 2 weeks, so I'm pretty pumped about that. When they get back, we're going to do intervention, and I told you we're going to do small groups and all that stuff. But then after that we'll go to recess, and then we are going to do week 4. So we didn't do one of these last week, but we're going to pick up on week 4. So we'll be talking about physical features around the world. So I am gonna go get my kids. I just got an email that we get to wear jeans for the rest of the week because our principal's awesome. So yeah, pretty good day. It was a really, like, I had a lot of anxiety about today, but I'm excited that the day is almost over. So we had a really good day. Today was a good day. It was a busy day, but it was a good day. So I'm really proud of them. It was a good day. I'm leaving very happy. I didn't think that today would go as well as it did, but it did. So yeah, really quickly, we got great feedback from the people who came in, which just made all the difference, and admin gave great compliments and stuff. So it just every time, you know, sometimes people just need reassurance that they're doing like a good job, and I needed that today because I have not felt very confident in 3rd grade. It's just a new grade, and I don't know, I just feel like my feet didn't get to like be on the ground at any point. So today was just like a really good day, and they just reassured me that I was doing awesome. I'm a good teacher. So today was just a very much needed day. But anyways, so they left me a little note so that was just sweet that they talked about my classroom culture, because I just try really hard to create like a inviting and like positive classroom culture for my kids. But yeah, so we went through our social studies weeklies, and that's about it. We went out for recess and I gave them a few extra minutes because they just did so well today. And yeah, we've had a really great day. So I'm getting out of here. I need to call some of my 4th grade parents that are doing tutoring with me, because there's new ones that I didn't know their form got turned into the wrong person, and it was supposed to be turned into me. So I need to call them and make sure that they know that they do not need to come tomorrow. They need to come next Tuesday, and we're just gonna start fresh. But yeah, so now I'm gonna have a total of 11 kids instead of 7. So yeah, but anywho, I don't think I have anything else to show you guys. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching this. I have a doctor's appointment, then I have church, not with my high schoolers, but this is like the 20-somethings group is meeting tonight. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.